Hey, what's up guys? You're watching Theo Joe Tech, and if you're a fan of cutting edge technology as much as I am, you're probably very excited right now because we have a lot of really awesome technology coming out pretty much simultaneously in the next month. We have augmented reality like HoloLens, and then virtual reality like Oculus Rift and HTC Vive pretty much being released at the same time. HoloLens is first going to start shipping out March 30th. The Rift, I believe the first shipments are going out around that same time, March 28th to the 30th. And then the HTC Vive are also being shipped out at the end of the month. So now we have all these awesome new technologies coming out right at the same time. I actually already pre-ordered the Rift and the Vive. I'm more excited about the Vive, but I am excited about both, I would say. And then I did get invited to buy a HoloLens. I got approved for the application, but I have to decide whether I want to spend the money on it because the developer kit for HoloLens is $3,000. That's a huge expense, especially since I already just bought the Rift and the Vive, and I kind of had to save up to buy that. So do I want to spend it? I probably will, let's be honest. I'm probably going to get it. I have been interested in getting into developing. I've had a lot of different app ideas, not just for Vive, but HoloLens especially, some cool random stuff I've been thinking about experimenting with. So I think now is a great time to just jump in and put those ideas into reality. So if you guys have any suggestions for stuff and you want to convince me to get a HoloLens, feel free to do that because I'm gonna probably convince myself to get one anyway. I know that for me, I am just a sucker for brand new technology. I bought Google Glass, even though that kind of flopped. But I think HoloLens is much more practical. We talked previously in other videos about the limited field of view. I did try HoloLens at E3 last year, so it's not like I've never used it before, and it was amazing. I really liked it, but regardless of the stupid stuff I'm planning, I think we're gonna start to see an explosive, maybe exponential growth of virtual reality, especially because it is reasonably affordable for people who are enthusiasts, and all you have to do is try virtual reality to know that this is freaking awesome. This is gonna be the future. I mean, there's no other way around it. Why don't I put a little poll up right now, actually. Have you pre-ordered an Oculus Rift or Vive, or are you going to within the next month or something, or no? And then we can see what that is. I think most people probably haven't just because of the expense, and on top of that, you have to buy a PC, which is also expensive, but I think most people just don't know about it. If you have tried virtual reality, even a DK2 from the Oculus, then you know that it's a big deal. It's a lot of fun. And when you get the hand controllers, whether it's the PlayStation VR, the Morpheus, or the Vive especially, it's just another level of gaming. You don't understand that kind of presence until you feel like you're in the world with the hands. But there are uses where it wouldn't really matter. So I think, especially for Oculus, one of the things they seem to be pushing is not just games, but other types of media consumption where you don't necessarily need hands, like, for example, watching a movie screen, a virtual movie screen with your friends or something like that. That would be cool. You don't need hands with that. So there are applications where you wouldn't need hands in the game, but I think Vive will be far superior in that respect for games. But when it comes down to it, it's really gonna be personal preference and how you end up using it. But I think Oculus is gonna be trying to get those hand touch controllers out as soon as they can because it does make a big difference. This also is gonna be a really interesting year just to see if any other companies try to, catch the coattails of Oculus and Vive because maybe they are seeing such huge followings of people, enthusiasts buying this stuff up. They might be thinking, hey, maybe I can make a virtual reality too. I know PlayStation is doing it, but that's gonna be released later in the year, but I don't know, maybe Microsoft, they're probably tied up with HoloLens, but maybe they'll come up with a virtual reality, or Nintendo, I don't know. We'll have to see, and I think right now the only limitation is there aren't that many games, but the games that are out do a great job of demonstrating just how awesome virtual reality is. And also the good thing is that the more people that adopt all these virtual reality headsets, the price is gonna come down more. Obviously, the first generation, which are surprisingly good, let's be honest, for a first generation virtual reality, ignoring the DK1 and DK2, these are really awesome pieces of technology, and they are expensive, but they are amazing for consumer releases, and they're only gonna get better, and they're only going to get cheaper as well. So in maybe a year even, I wouldn't be surprised if the next version was half the price or something like that. I doubt it would be 1 year from now, because they probably don't want people thinking, oh, are you kidding me? I just spent $1,000 and 1 year later it's obsolete. But that's kind of how it goes for every other piece of technology as well. But only time will tell, and I mean, what a great time to be alive. Let's be honest, this is something that you can enjoy no matter what age you are, no matter what interests you have, gaming, watching videos. This is awesome for everybody. So this is, I think, the next step in entertainment, and a lot of people have said that. It kind of changes everything. As soon as you put it on, you're like, wow, you know, you just get flooded with ideas of how this might be used beyond just gaming or anything else. I guess that's enough blabbering from me. I'm starting to lose my voice, I can feel it. So I guess we'll finish up this video, and if you guys liked it, then give it a thumbs up. If you thought I would just blab too much, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and be sure to answer that little survey thing. I'm interested to know how many people actually are buying this despite all the hype about it. I know a lot of people want it, but are you willing to drop that kind of money on a PC and the headset as well? So I'm interested to hear what you guys think about that. If you want to continue watching, I've got some other videos on the right-hand side. You can just click those or look in the description for the same link, like if you're on a phone. And if you want to subscribe, I make new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I think it should be worth it. Looking forward to hearing from you guys either in the comments section or on Twitter. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good one.